Tony had hit a new low. Blue Estate was lost, and you could measure the Don's violent anger on the Richter scale. Tony took off to Jamaica to stay out of sight and away from L.A. Meanwhile, Kim's twin brother Jinsik had brought his troops to war with the Italians. The Don couldn't afford any more mistakes, so he called in an ex-Navy SEAL named Clarence to clean up Tony's mess. Clarence didn't like the work, but his mother's house was underwater, and the bank gave him 12 days to raise 75 large. Clarence's best skill was war, and he'd gone to L.A. to find one that was hiring. Clarence was a genius tactician, and he put together a flawless plan to lure Sick and his army into the sewers beneath L.A., where he was going to... And the Don's explosive expert, Massimo, had placed bombs all over the sewer system. All Clarence had to do was call out a preset coordinate, and Massimo's custom app would blow the bad guys into a hell of his own. Well, they'd be dead. From his tablet, Massimo had complete control not only of the explosives, but the tunnel's complete electrical system, and even the Wi-Fi. Clarence had planned for everything. Mostly...
Empty again. All right, Massimo. You got the piano? Play me a song.
Hello? Hello?
Detonate 5B. Everyone's in position, including the boss himself.
Roger, Tango. Initiating 5B through the extraction point.
What?
Oscar Mike. 5B. Hey, hold up. Morrow, you see 5B here?
You gotta hit it now, or we'll lose them.
Jesus Christ, Lino?
Who is this? Massimo?
Oh, hey, buddy. Massimo sent his respects. I'm Lino. Over, Roger. We got 5B in 3, 2...
No, that's SB. SB.
Where is Massimo?
Shoot him!
What did you do?
Are they dead?
You closed the floodgates, you idiots! Put Massimo on the phone.
I can fix this.
That's 5B, right there. We did it! Die, you sons of bitches!
I said get me Massimo. You killed nobody and trapped me in here with the whole sick army.
Massimo had to go to the ER, big guy. You know, medivacs and stuff.
ER? What happened?
Doc said allergic reaction.
To what?
Honest to God, it didn't make no sense. The doc said dogs. There ain't no dogs working in the sewers.
Need another man.
Shoot them!
Can you pinpoint the rest of the explosives?
Yeah, there's a bunch right behind you. Danger close.
It's a dead end behind me. Are you sure you know how to work that thing?
Of course, I'm sure. It ain't rocket surgery. Yeah.
No, Lino. That's so you can share it on Facebook.
Christ. There's 3 of them behind the door right by you.
Got it. Door locked. Hold on.
American puppet, your days are gone forever! Oh, shameful weapon! Another missile!
Don't try and arm the bombs from there. You'll blow me up. Just point me at the next batch and I'll do the rest.
Massimo chose this section of the tunnels because it was supposed to be abandoned. But it looked like he wasn't the first guy to come up with that idea. Or guys. Or cult.
Yeah, I think this thing's busted, Clarence. Where you just came from is all full up with these blinking dots or something.
That's the sick gang, Einstein. Massimo wired heat sensors to track everyone's movements. That's how you can see me.
They went in another tunnel, but 3 of them dots are still coming at you. If you shoot now, you might get them.
Gotta reload.
Them dots ain't moving no more. Weird.
There's gotta be a bigger tunnel. Can you get me there?
You got it, buddy. Just keep headed that way.
If I get bitten by a rat, we're gonna have words.
Come on, there's no rats in those sewers, Clarence. This ain't New York.
The tunnels weren't always abandoned. The Church of Hua was founded by a con man who saw a way.
Bad news.
Okay, 9:15?
Do you have any use at all?
Hey, I got feelings here.
Yeah, trade up for sense. I didn't pack the right gear for wet work. I need a better gun for this.
Oh, yeah. Great timing. Massimo said he left a present for you. A real classic.
Should be like a crawl space, over to the left.
Man, I hope you got a right answer in there somewhere. You kidding me? This the Civil War?
Hey, come on, Clarence. Cowboy up, huh? Ooh-ah.
This is no place to die. Everything's locked.
Church of Hua believed the Chihuahua God would choose to appear in the place with the largest number of Chihuahuas in attendance. The followers stole and bought Chihuahuas from all over Los Angeles. They spread pheromones all over the sewers to attract more of them down under the city. Clarence had stepped in those pheromones and into the hearts of Chihuahuas everywhere.
Bad dog.
Hey, there's more bombs through that door ahead of you. I mean, if you ain't too busy just lashing out at your friends and all.
I'd hate to see what happens when a guy's your enemy.
Both were commissioned from LA artist Jin Yofood and paid for with a freezer bag full of the valley's finest platinum kush.
Come on, Jin. Where are you? My mother, what happened to me? You guys from here. Nino, tell me something good.
The app is updated. We're professionals, Clarence, alright? Gotta keep the equipment up to date. Alright. There's two ways to go, right? You definitely want to infiltrate the left one. Over.
Don't you leave me in the water again. You and me have problems now.
Trust me, it leads straight out
This
of
is
there.
sewer water. What is wrong with you? Never empty. Dead end.
What?
Dead end.
That ain't the left, Lino.
My left.
You got it upside down.
Hey, you crazy? I have high explosive power. Jimbok 6 makes no empty talk. Why do you shame me, weapon? Fire! Kill him!
Go! What's up those stairs?
That's the dead end, too. Looks like you gotta go through a real tight corridor there.
What's
See
your
it?
deal, man?
I see it. Any targets ahead?
Some red dots keep flickering around you. Watch your six, buddy.
Clarence was about to encounter the main altar of the Church of Hua, a cavernous tunnel with an enormous golden sculpture of a glorious Chihuahua god.
What the hell is this place? Lino? Hello? Gun's no good empty. Keep this gun loaded, Clarence.
On the day of doom, the cult leader crossed over into his new world, Mexico, with all the gold.
What's through this door?
Lots of dots.
Great. Loading mag. Out again sucks.
Later, he was arrested by a couple of corrupt cops while on the run from members of a local cartel, while on the back of a donkey that wasn't feeling too well. And the gold never was recovered.
In my sight!
Where to now?
That's it. Just keep going.
What's your deal, man? Oh, what's the play? What's your deal, man?
Almost killed me.
Who got killed?
One more step and I'd be dead.
What kind of dead?
You better hope I don't make it out of here, Lino. You better sit there and start praying. This is the right spot. You just put me 2 floors down from it.
What's your deal, man?
whole war by myself.
I killed my brother! Sorry, mister. It is your duty to serve me. This is our moment. Insolent missile!
Good dog.
What's your deal?
Ah, we did it.
Oh, we did.
But ain't no blinking lights. That's the exit there. Did I tell him, Morrow? I told you I'd get you out.
He told you, Clarence.
The six were gone, but the Don couldn't sleep not knowing his baby was safe. Not Tony, Blue Estate. Then that night, like a miracle, two Eastern European cousins stumbled into the Smoking Barrel, tipping big and talking about a win at the cemetery. Lino and Morrow break 3 fingers, and they give up who they work for. I think they broke the 4th by accident. No one had ever seen their boss. Costa Kushkif... Ashkishka... Ashkash... The owner of OKFC, the Balkans' favorite deep-fried chicken byproducts, who just opened a plant outside L.A. where our Eurotrash cousins stashed the horse. The bad news is, the cousins said that Comrade Sanders means to serve the horse as the main course at the barbecue the next day. Clarence didn't even have time to pack his good guns.
Hey, Clarence, the Don's halfway to a heart attack over here. He can barely
Lino?
yell.
Morrow? Why am I hearing your
Hey,
voices?
come on, Clarence. Let sleeping dogs be bygones, huh? Lino or me's gotta guide you in this time of need.
What I need is another guide.
To wait. You should be coming up on the service door. We let the one guy watch his work over his cousin until he was ready to sing.
So what's he saying?
Well, yeah, see, the problem is the one we hurt's the one that speaks English, and now he keeps passing out
So
from the
ask
blood.
the other one.
Clarence, commitment, huh? It's the backbone of professionalism. I gotta see this interrogation through.
You guys are classic. Password is 22.
No, I think the cousin's saying it's 4 digits.
Fast forward, man. I'm inside.
It's the door ahead at the end of the hallway.
Negative. There's some traffic on the way.
Security!
Sorry, girls. I'm not looking. What the hell is this place, Morrow? I'm in a room
Where's
full
my
of girls
mace?
who aren't dressed to make fast food.
Ah, the ring girls.
Kareem.
This is fight night. Just go with
Wait,
it.
what fight? I was told I'd be alone here.
Well, you are, mostly. Hey, we rounded down.
Who else is here? This place is supposed to be closed for the night.
Okay, so there might be just one off-the-books fight to the death club, but it's on the loading docks. You won't be nowhere near it.
So this place that was supposed to be empty is instead a venue for illegal death matches?
Hey, I ain't a lawyer, Clarence. Anyway, it's on the loading docks. You won't be nowhere near it.
Just tell me where
Hey,
to go.
hold on a second. What'd you say to me? I'll break you.
Mauro, Where do I go?
This Euro trash spit told me to go to the cock. Hey, break his foot, Lino!
There was a picture of a rooster on the door in front of me.
Okay, my bad. Wrap that foot up, Lino. He's on the level. He says you're gonna turn at the sign that says White Feather.
I see it. This place smells like a month of bad days.
He says you need to turn left at the aisle that says Chicken Hawks, but leave the lights off no matter what.
Why do birds need arm protection?
Probably for them death fights. Don't you sweat it. When you see boiler hens, turn left.
This doesn't seem right.
What happened?
There are guards everywhere. You knuckleheads are spinning me in circles. I'm back where I started.
Lino, break his foot again.
I'm gonna hang up on you now. When I get to the exit, I want to know what it leads to.
Shots came from here. Tell the others and be careful.
So much for a stealth mission.
Research indicates the sleeping patterns of chickens are synced to light and dark in something called the danger call.
Stop thinking along the Okay.
I'm gonna need some landmarks to find my way to the exit.
Stomp him! That's right.
Over, Roger, Tango. Hello?
Lino. What's past the maze? I'm in a hallway.
He says he's in the hallway, Maro. Maro took over the negotiations. Hey, Clarence. Man, you got any idea how I'm gonna get blood out of a quality cotton poly
Where
blend?
am I going?
Roger that. I think he broke his nose. It sounds like he's saying Doris.
Storage?
Ask him, does he mean storage? Yes. What? He says it's near the other animals.
What other animals?
Listen, can I call you back? I ain't sure this guy's breathing.
Oh, God.
Koshko. The boss had a secret recipe to get his chickens bigger than turkeys and disturbingly crunchy. Docks offered a diverse range of underground deathmatch options.
Really?
The K. Over and out.
This is cold storage. If the horse is here, we're out of luck. You're no use anyway.
Floribund.
It turned out Cock, the boss, had put everyone with bad luck at the fights on ice. That's why his men were at Greendale Cemetery that night, to bury the leftovers.
Good Lord. Pit fights for little dogs? This place ain't right. I thought horseshoes were supposed to be lucky.
Hey, we got a tip on a horse.
I wouldn't place that bet. We're too late. Blue Estate's out of the running.
He's, he's just gotta find the other thing with...
It's no secret chickens have been hitting a little performance enhancement for improved size and speed, but the Comrades roosters had achieved something no other male had ever been able to accomplish.
Well, that's something I could never unsee.
Hey, Clarence, Dory, Officer Legion, straight outside, but whatever you do, don't open that thing because you...
No, what?
You got it? Yeah, you can figure out the secret ingredient for the sandwich shake. Let me tell you something, Lee. I will personally...
I genuinely hate you. Changing mag. We'll find something else.
The title card. 400 pounds. Undefeated. With an IQ measured in Celsius. 10U, the Grave. Back in the day, the Grave lost a fight with a helicopter pilot. And he was sliced into so many pieces that when they put him back together, he was half beer truck, half brown bear, and half Terminator. That massive scar and metal makes him pretty near bulletproof.
I didn't sign up for gladiator fights. You need to go fight with the bathroom.
Stay clear of the loading docks, huh? That's where they do the boss fights.
Like I said, I'm nowhere near it.